G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HT here. Today we're going to be going through the first episode of a new series. It's going to be about the best young players to buy on FIFA 15 career mode. We're going to be doing it by position, and the first one is going to be best strikers to buy on FIFA 15. We're going to be looking at players 24 and younger and looking at the players with the best growth in the game. So we're going to start off here with Rodrigo Zikovic. Some of these names I'm absolutely going to butcher, but Zikovic, obviously a striker from Ajax, 17 years old, and he has a great potential in the game, the highest potential out of all the strikers in the game. He does have an 86 potential, 17 years old, and he is from Netherlands. But if you click on his profile here, he has recently arrived to a new club, to Ajax, from FC Groningen for £4.1 million, so he's going to be unavailable for the first season unless you decide to loan him, which is definitely annoying. But he is the highest rated potential striker under 24 years old. The second player is going to be Batshuayi. This guy has been in the mix for a long time. He is a Belgium striker, 20 years old, and just like Zikovic, he has recently arrived at Marseille from Standard Liège, so he's going to be unavailable in the first season, but definitely in the second season, pick him up. He is going to have a potential of 86, so he has the same potential as Zikovic, but he does start off at a 76 rated player. The next player is going to be Mauro Icardi, the Argentine striker from Inter Milan, 21 years old, and he is a 76 rated striker. He does have a potential of 86, and you can buy him first season, no worries, as long as you have the money. Pushing on, the next striker is going to be Rodrigo. He is on loan at Valencia, but he does play for SL Benfica, the Spanish striker, in the Portuguese league. He's an 80 rated striker, but he has a potential of 86, which is definitely very good, and he has been a player that has been in the mix for a very long time. Since FIFA 12, he's been a bit of a career mode beast. Next player is going to be a player that majority of you guys will know. It is Romelu Lukaku from Everton, 80 overall and 21 years of age in the first season. He has recently arrived from Chelsea, so he is unavailable for the first season unless you do start off as Everton. But he is definitely a great player to buy on career mode if you're looking for a young striker. He has a potential of 86. Moving on, another player. He is the oldest player on the list, but it is Mario Balotelli, already 82 overall, and he has a potential of 86. 24 years old at the start of the career mode, but I think he's actually meant to be 23. It's because I'm doing a career mode with an A-League side, up the Wanderers, but Mario Balotelli recently arrived at Liverpool, but on the game it doesn't seem to think that, probably because I started off with an A-League club, different calendar I'm pretty sure, but he's going to be expensive, a well-established name in world football, but definitely a good signing. The next player is going to be Alexander Mitrovic. He does start off as a 74 rated player for Anderlecht in the Belgium league. The Serbian striker, I believe he is, does grow to an 85 overall, so an 11 growth is very, very nice, and he's only 19, so definitely a good investment. The next player is going to be Luciano Vot, who has recently arrived at Villarreal in the Liga BBVA. He is an Argentine striker, and he starts off as a 74 rated player, just like Mitrovic, and grows just like Mitrovic to an 85 rated card, or 85 rated player, excuse me. The only difference is Mitrovic is 19, Vieto is 20, and you can't get Vieto first season. Another player who you can't get first season, but is going to be a great player in the future on career mode, is Alvaro Morata, the former Real Madrid man, now at Juventus, recently arrived there, but the Spanish striker starts off at 77 overall, 21 years old, and he grows to an 85 overall. Definitely a good signing. If you are with Juventus, keep him, but if you want to bring him in, definitely look to bring him in on loan or in the second season. The next player we are going to focus on is Christian Benteke. Of course, all you guys will know who he is if you are a Premier League fan. But the Belgian striker who plays for Aston Villa, available first season, starts off at an 80 overall, as you can see there, valued at £10 million, and he grows to about an 85 rated player. But don't forget guys, anybody can exceed their potential. There's obviously been players that have only had like 60 potential that glitch and go to 90, so you really just have to pay, like, just see where it all goes for your players, because some players will just rocket through their potential. But Benteke, 23 years old, 85 potential, definitely a good pickup if you are with a relatively strong side. Pushing on, the next player is going to be Paco Alcera, I can't even pronounce names, but this striker, he is Spanish and he does play for Valencia in the Liga BBVA. Starts off as a 76 rated striker, and he does have a potential of 84, which is very decent for only a 21-year-old striker. Definitely could pick him up on the relatively cheap side, but he will be worth a little bit because of his potential. Definitely a good pickup though. Pushing on, the next signing is going to be Alexandre Lacazette from Olympique Lyon in the French Ligue 1. 23 years old, starts off as a 79 rated player and finishes as an 84 rated player. That is his potential. Definitely a very decent pickup if you were looking to get him in career mode. The next player is going to be Brill Donald Mbolo. Many of you would know him from my Crystal Palace career mode series. I have signed him on there, and he does start off as a 66 rated card. Very, very OP in the game, to be fair. Really enjoy using him in the career mode series. And the Cameroon striker does start off at FC Basel. I picked him up for about £2.5 million, I believe it was. And he does have an 83 potential, 17 years old, so definitely a very quality pickup. Would personally recommend him. The second to last player we are going to talk about today is Hector the Larva. He plays for San Lorenzo in the Argentine league, and he doesn't have a face, which is a bit of a turn off for some people, but this young striker, 72 overall, at the start of FIFA, and he does have a potential of 83, so that's pretty decent considering he's only 19. He does have a plus 11 growth, but I personally think he's going to exceed that if you do pick him up. I would definitely look to pick him up in the future, but Hector Villalba, a good pickup nonetheless. The final player on the list is going to be Jurgen Lasater. Many of you, or few of you, might remember him from my Newcastle career mode in FIFA 14. Didn't really perform that well for me then. He was a 72 rated striker then, I think, at the start of the game, but now he is a 73 at the start of the game and has an 83 potential, so plus 10, which is definitely very nice. 20 years old, and you can pick him up on the cheap from PSV in the Eredivisie. So definitely would recommend picking him up, maybe even bringing him in on loan. But lads, this is how we are going to wrap up episode number 1, the best strikers to buy in FIFA 15 career mode. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. Every like helps me out. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter at JaredHD if you already aren't. But most importantly, lads, have a great day. It's been JaredHD here. I'm out. Peace.